in Ifedayo local government. The event held at the council secretariat Okeila was witnessed by the APC stalwarts in the council area, friends and families of elected officers of the local government. He told the newly sworn-in officers to keep the ground running for the development of Ifedayo local government so as to make life more meaningful to all. Speaking on behalf of other honorables, the vice chairman, Honorable Farombi Adegbola, promised to work towards even distributions of dividends of democracy across the local government area. Members of the parliament of Ifedayo local government include Honorable Adebodun Olasukomi as the leader of the house, Honorable Bolarinwa Remilekun, deputy leader of the house, Honorable Adebodu Sheyi, Honorable Agbola Emmanuel, and Honorable Bamigboye Adeogun. The Governing Council of Osun State Polytechnic Ire has announced the appointment of Dr. Tajuddin Adewale Odetayo as the sixth substantive rector of the institution. This follows the approval of his appointment by the state governor, Mr. Adegboyega Oyetola. A release by the head of service, Dr. Festus Oyebade, states that Dr. Odetayo, who hails from Odeomu in Ayedade local government area of the state, has put in 27 years of meritorious service to the state. Dr. Odetayo, a 1987 graduate of accountancy, is a chief lecturer in the Department of Accountancy. He holds a doctorate in management science from Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Ogbomosho, a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, and a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Bankers. Dr. Odetayo is also a member of Nigeria Institute of Taxation. He was elected as the deputy rector of the institution about 2 years ago by the Board of Studies of the Polytechnic and became the acting rector on June 21 this year, following the retirement of the former rector, Dr. Woyi Olaniran. President, National Union of Road Transport Workers NURTW, Professor Tajuddin Ibikunle Barua, has called on the members of the union in the state to demonstrate their unalloyed support to the new acting chairman for the state council, Alhaji Rauf Fakorede, for him to succeed in office. The NURTW president made the call during the inauguration ceremony of Alhaji Fakorede as acting chairman of the Osun State Council of the Union, held at the state secretariat of the Union in Osogbo, the state capital. President, who was represented by the Union Deputy General Secretary, Alhaji Suleiman Musa Sheriki, and the Deputy General Secretary 1, Comrade Kayode Agbeyangi, encouraged members to show adequate love to Fakorede, as he cannot do it alone without their complete support and cooperation. Professor Barua also urged members in Osun to show appreciation to the state's council executives, as there cannot be a good leader without the support of its lieutenants, while admonishing them to support the new union administration totally. The president said the NURTW acting chairman in the state has taken huge responsibility, while advising him to do his best. In his acceptance speech, the newly elected acting chairman of the union, Alhaji Rauf Fakorede, pleaded for the maximum support of NURTW members in the state, stating that his tenure will commit to members' welfare without undue interference. Governor Adegboyega Oyetola has described the death of the Ekiti State House of Assembly Speaker, Right Honorable Funminiyi Afuye, as shocking and devastating. Governor Oyetola urged both the immediate past governor of the state, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, with whom the deceased worked closely, and the incumbent governor, Abiodun Oyebanji, who was also looking forward to working with the late speaker, to take heart and be consoled by the fact that the late Afuye demonstrated that he was indeed a loyal, dedicated, and committed progressive politician while alive. In a statement by his chief press secretary Ismail Omikpidon, The governor acknowledged the legislative prowess displayed by the late speaker in the management of the affairs of the House, saying that he would be sorely missed by his colleagues, the government, and the people of Ekiti State. While condoling with the family of the late speaker, Governor Yetola further described Afuye as an astute politician and a seasoned legislator who impacts in the advancement of the cause of good legislation, responsible and responsive representation as far as Ekiti is concerned cannot be quantified. He therefore urged the family of the deceased to take solace in the fact that the late speaker led a good life worthy of emulation. The final homeward journey to the great beyond of late Deaconess Elizabeth Olushola Ogunkola ní Esho, also known as Mama Miracle, continues today with Christian wake at CAC Miracle Center, Zonal Headquarters, Alekuwodo, Osogbo in the evening. This is contained in a release by the families of Pastor Lawrence Ogunkola, Baba Miracle, and Esho of Anaye Ilesha. The release indicates the burial and Thanksgiving service holds tomorrow morning at Government Technical College Sports Field, Osogbo, while reception follows immediately at the same venue. Late Deaconess Elizabeth Olushola Ogunkola, who slept in the Lord on the 12th August this year in USA at the age of 75, was survived by husband, children, and grandchildren. And that was the home news. Good afternoon.
Killer tunes on the beat.